Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daryl and this is Future Proof. In this channel, I try my best to bring you guys gems that has been extremely profitable, and I try my best to help you guys save your buying power and teach you how to invest into cryptocurrencies. One thing I do want to touch up on, guys, I am not a financial advisor of any sort. I am literally teaching you guys based off my experience and what I've learned in this space. And I know as my channel is growing, there's going to be a couple haters down there. And honestly, that's a great sign that I'm doing something right and this channel is growing, because obviously more people are clicking thumbs up than thumbs down. And I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate everyone that is subscribing to this channel, because at the end of the day, my goal is to make you guys money so that you can help me grow. So if you do appreciate that I take my time to do this, you know what to do already. And to all some people, like, I just want to make sure I double down on this and tell you guys, when I talk about a coin, I expect that you go do your own research. And I get that some people, they look at my some old videos and they're like, oh, I bought into that and it didn't do anything. Well, you didn't have the same entry points as I did, and all that when I gave it out to people. And especially if you're not in my Patreon group and you're not getting my signals, if you're going in too hard on a coin and you didn't make profit because you didn't get a good entry point, that is your fault. No one else but your fault. In this world, a lot of people don't like to take responsibility for things, and you need to take responsibility. I'm literally putting these contents out for free. And all I ask is that you guys like and subscribe and share my channel with people. So don't come to me and tell me, hey, something that I put my money in didn't pump. Oh, that's my fault. No, it's not. It's your fault for not doing your own research, for not finding a good entry point, and so on. I try my best to teach everyone that's a beginner in this channel how to find entry points, how to invest, and how to not just go in like an idiot. You know, you want a dollar cost average. You want to slowly buy your way in. That way you avoid volatility. So with that said, sorry guys, I don't like to get like that in my videos, but I do sometimes reading some comments, I do see certain things like that, and I want to address that because I don't stand for this stuff, especially when I'm trying to help everybody out. So guys, what I'm going to do in this video is going to be extremely cool, and this is going to be a straight up TA pack video. A lot of these coins that I've talked to you guys in the past, we're going to go over where they are now and where I think they're going to go, because I do believe that we just entered a altcoin season, and we're going to talk about that. All right. But first things first, let's bring up the chart of Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the king. Bitcoin is killing it. We had this dip that was freaking people out. People were like, oh my God, it's the end of Bitcoin. Oh my God, Bitcoin's dying. Oh my God, do you know how many times Bitcoin's dead? Oh man. Anyways, what I want to show you guys is why I wasn't even worried about that. And this is my conversation with all my patrons and our calls. And why, when these things happen, they don't worry me. Most of these dumps happen because of options expiring, and they want to sustain the price of Bitcoin. They don't want to take it off. Right now, I believe the price of Bitcoin is being sustained. They don't want it to explode because institutions want to accumulate and accumulate. That's why they're buying a lot of Bitcoin over the counter, and they're not buying it on exchanges so that the price doesn't literally skyrockets. So the reason I was freaking out is because this trend line here has been holding the price as a support since Bitcoin crossed $20,000. Until we break under this trend line, I will not turn bearish. On top of that, we are continuously being supported by the 200 EMA right here every time. And as you can see, when we broke out of here, same thing, and we're breaking out of here. I had this little circle here to tell my Patreons and everyone on my Discord, hey guys, this is going to be just a support, a resistance for Bitcoin. Once we break down, this is what makes me really, really bullish about Bitcoin right now. We broke out and came back down and we tested this resistance line, which is now support. Very important. Some people, they get into trades without waiting for a retest. Retests are important because retests are what confirms that the trend is heading that way. So with that said, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Bitcoin, Right now, our next level of resistance would be at $62,000. And when we break the $62,000, I believe that are going to have a dump, a quick dump, which is going to get bought very quickly. And Bitcoin is going to make a new all-time high and re-enter price discovery. And I believe that we will quickly go to $70,000 very quickly. It can happen extremely fast once Bitcoin breaks this all-time high. And like, guys, from 62,000 to 70,000, there's not much to stop Bitcoin. And as people start to speculate, we should see this price going way higher. One thing I do want to touch up on with you guys, because I know a lot of other YouTubers, they talk about this is going to explode, this is going to explode. I'm not like that. I want you guys to see the bigger picture. I want you guys to see the whole picture, because if you're just focusing on your coin, one coin, you're going to miss the whole picture. And this is the whole picture. All right. This is the market cap of others. I've brought this up in my past videos, and I want you guys to understand this concept and how this is going to benefit you. Because when this occurred here, this is when we had the altcoin season in 2017. Okay, in 2018, this is what this means is that altcoins are sucking in the amount of money that's in Bitcoin. And it doesn't mean that Bitcoin's crashing or anything. It just means that altcoins are gaining more value against Bitcoin. And we, since 2017, even since 2017, this whole thing has been forming a big triangle, okay, that we've never broke over. The only time we broke over this triangle was here, but we never confirmed it because that was just a wick. And then we came back down. So it was never confirmed that we broke over this. Right now, this is happening. We broke out of this. Not only that, that last level that we've never been higher than, we also broke out of this. But I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this on the 1 hour. Not only did we broke out of it, we confirmed it. We confirmed it. Guys, we are about to witness an alt season like never before. Last alt season was a lot of retail investors. This alt season, we are going to see institutional investors FOMO into altcoins and crypto. This is something to keep in mind. Very important. Now, I'm going to flip it to the other side of this coin, which is the Bitcoin dominance. All right. What I am expecting, and keep in mind, I don't have a crystal ball. So when I say these things, you need to go search for yourself to see how accurate I am. But don't come back and say, oh, this guy said this guy said that. Because like I said, I am not your financial advisor. Honestly, the only people that I have some sort of responsibility towards is my Patreons, because it's my responsibility to make them make gains. But which I'm gonna right now my Patreon is sold out, but I'm going to reopen it at the end of this month, a new tier, so that if you guys are interested to join, drop it in the comment and keep an eye on that. We've been making some gains, and what I'm expecting is, look at this. When this occurred back here, that's when altcoin season was going on. And that was in 2017. Altcoins were going crazy, so the Bitcoin dominance was tanking. Keep in mind, people, when they see this chart, they're like, this does not mean that Bitcoin is going down. This only means that the amount of money in Bitcoin, the market cap of Bitcoin, is starting to being divided more into these altcoins, because people are realizing that Bitcoin's a big grandpa. You know, Bitcoin is the king, but the king usually is a grandpa, and it's too heavy to move. So you can easily make your 5 to 10x on an altcoin, while Bitcoin, just to make a 2x from where it is now, it's going to have to reach $120,000. So keep that in mind. And it's going to have over $2 trillion market cap. So if you keep all that in mind, people are going to move their Bitcoin into altcoins to just maximize their gains. So what I'm expecting is for this Bitcoin dominance to tank and probably go back to these lows. And that's why around the end of this year is when me and my Patreon, we're going to start selling a lot of our altcoins, because I do expect that we're going to have a bounce from here on, and we're gonna see a double bottom, a major double bottom scenario, which is gonna, and when this starts going up, your altcoins are gonna bleed. Okay, so you need to be prepared, you need to have a plan, and that's how you stay future proof. So I want you guys to understand this concept before I move forward. So I said in this video, I'm gonna just touch up on a bunch of TA, and I'm on the description, I'm also gonna be dividing them so you guys can see which one to go on, etc. So we did Bitcoin, we did the market cap dominance and of altcoins and others. So now let's take a look at Ethereum. So I know people are complaining, Ethereum is slow, Ethereum's not doing this, Ethereum's not doing that. Like, when in doubt, zoom out. Okay, this is nonsense. People saying Ethereum is too slow, it's not moving. Guys, since 2020, Ethereum has pumped over 1100%. Yeah, it's not moving like your other altcoins because they have a way lower market cap than Ethereum. Ethereum is sitting at 207 billion market cap, you know, but Bitcoin is at 1 trillion. That's way heavier. So I do think Ethereum is going to have its time to shine. I just want that they fix this problem with the gas fees so that people can get back to work and get back to buying gems on Uniswap, you know, because I don't even use Uniswap anymore because these fees are insane. But regardless, on this TA, I want to show you that Ethereum might have also bottomed here, and if you followed my video a few videos ago, I told you guys this line was going to serve as the resistance. Guys, we did exactly what I said was going to happen, and now I am seeing a big double bottom forming in Ethereum, and this may be the last dip before Ethereum fully takes off because we are in price discovery. So the only thing holding Ethereum back, in my opinion, is these gas fees. Apart from that, I don't know. Now let's get into ADA. Guys, ADA, I don't know what to tell you guys, but ADA is just gonna do something. It's gonna do something, and it's gonna shock us all. ADA is just such a major project, and they're rolling out everything. Charles Hoskinson is one of the smartest guy I know in this space. I've been following him for a while. I don't think I'm big enough of a YouTube channel to bring Charles Hoskinson on. I would have a lot of questions to ask him. This guy, he has an answer for everything. And I love Cardano's approach to solving all the issues with Ethereum. And as you can see, Cardano has been performing like a beast as well. Guys, it's still up, and we're just breaking the all-time high. This chart doesn't go fully back, but we're just about breaking the all-time high, and Cardano is going to go in price discovery. People are saying Cardano $10. I don't believe that. Be realistic, okay? Be realistic. This is why Cardano is not going to go to $10 overnight. Cardano, even though it's at $1.19, do not look at price. Look at market cap. It's still at a $38 billion market cap. Okay, and just to catch up to Ethereum, all right, just to catch up to Ethereum, maybe you could do like a 3 to 4x, but I don't know if $10 is in the card for Cardano. I do see a $3 Cardano to be realistic, and a $5 Cardano would make me happy as well. I'm not gonna be too greedy and ask for more, but keep in mind, Cardano doesn't really have much working product. It's really much of a concept. The reason people are so highly invested in it is because their approach is very different. They have a scientific approach, whereas Ethereum is more like a trial and error. Oh, this didn't work, let's try this. This didn't work, let's try that. Cardano, everything is scientifically studied, and then they prepare, they make everything so that they can tackle all the issues head on before. So this is my view on Cardano. Yes, Cardano is about to make a new all-time high, and yes, Cardano is getting ready to take off, and yes, Cardano just formed a double bottom after falling a falling wedge, so which is extremely bullish in my opinion. And if you know the charts, so what I'm seeing here is this. I'm seeing this first bottom from the falling wedge, and we have this right here, which is the second double bottom right now. So I do see Cardano is going to take off and it's going to be spectacular. All right, so you know, the next one, if you can't talk about Cardano without talking about Polkadot, so the next one I'm going to touch up on is Polkadot. And Polkadot, guys, so these are no longer, so Polkadot, guys, what you need to understand is when a coin goes sideways like that, that's actually really good. That's actually really good because this is consolidation, and usually it's whales that buys when a coin's going sideways. And I've been giving Polkadot to you guys since back here on this channel. I have a video specifically where I might have been getting rude or a little too carried away, where I was like, if you sell Polkadot at $7, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. And obviously, if you did sell Polkadot, then you would have regretted it because that was $7. Now it's sitting at $34. So you need to, that's why you need to do your own research, know what they're doing. There's hundreds of projects that's getting released on Polkadot this year. This thing is going to tear up everything. I do see Polkadot reaching the $100 marks, and take that with a grain of salt, but that's what I see, you know. And right now we just need for this to make a new all-time high, and it's just gonna re-enter price discovery and make way higher all-time high. Next short-term target for Polkadot, I believe, could be around the psychological level of $50, $50 or $55. So we shall see how that goes. And so these are platforms that I wanted to share with you. But one thing I really want to share with you guys is that I've been telling you guys in my last video that you guys need to accumulate. I made this video of what you should put your money on in your stimulus check. And I hope you did some research on that, because I need to share with you guys Icon. Icon, which I've been telling you guys for a while now, is taking off. And what you need to understand is there's not much resistance between $2 Icon and $4.90. So this is easy money, easy money. Icon is taking off. So as you can see today and yesterday, Icon is finally breaking out, because this thing's been going sideways for years. It's been going sideways for over 2 years. It's been going sideways for over 2 years. And we're finally breaking that level. And what I want you guys to understand is to be patient. Some people, they put money in and they want the money to 3x tomorrow. It's not realistic. It's not realistic. You need to slowly dollar cost average, accumulate, and be patient. Most people that get rewarded in crypto is because they're being patient. So that's very important. Icon broke out, okay, touched this last high, which was a resistance. We went down, and now that turned to support, and this thing is about to fly. I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay. Yeah. So these are some INJ. I give this on YouTube. Some of my past videos right here. I give this again on YouTube right here. I'm giving it again to you right now. Your best entry point, which is where I basically told all my patrons to get in, was right here, because this was a falling wedge. We came back down under confirmation. We bought this dip, and it's taking off. We tested this resistance once, twice. On the third time, we're breaking it. We're seeing our next resistance at $16. And then once we break that all-time high at $17, I see INJ pumping to $30. Okay, that's my view. Do your own research. Find out what INJ is. See if that fits you, because INJ to me is a blue chip DeFi low cap gem. It allows you to invest into real world stocks using crypto. It's very similar to synthetics. Great project. Another one we're going to touch up on, which is GRT. GRT. Back here, when this happened, everyone like GRT. When this happened, everybody's quiet. This is something you need to understand in this space. When something's pumping, not only is your brain telling you, oh my God, should I buy more? You also hear everyone around you screaming and pumping for the coin, because they're enjoying that they're making money. But people when people are fearing, this creates the opportunity for you to pick these up at lower price and not be these guys that bought up there. Even if you bought up there and you were patient and you just didn't let the volatility affect you, you would have still been in profit. What I'm trying to say is you need to have patience. Right now, like I said, I think that this action is being mimicked right here. And the similar thing is happening. GRT broke out of this falling wedge, came back, retested it, now taking off. This is an accumulation zone, and this is still a good time to buy. Do not buy because I said so. And I'm not telling you to buy. I'm telling you this might be a good time. So do your own research and understand what the graph is. The graph is the Google of Web 3.0. So you need to understand that in order to get more out of this. All right. So I want to end this with a couple gems that have been killing it for us. And I want to go on them and go over them with you guys. Here we have MANA, Decentraland. Decentraland is on the news. Decentraland is on the news. They're talking about people buying and selling virtual lands, something that, like, I've been telling people for years now. And here's the thing. My Patreon bot here, I give this to you guys on YouTube right over here. Since I gave this to you guys on YouTube, this thing has already done 145% when it hit the all-time high. So for right now, you might have been at 115% on your gain. MANA's not done, okay? MANA's not done, and MANA's gonna be performing extremely well, I believe. And we just broke out of this triangle here, and I literally sent this to my Patreon, and this is something to keep in mind. The last time we saw a long on the, actually I need to put this on the 4-hour. Last time we saw a long on the 4-hour in MANA, we saw 400% pump, 379% gains. So we can only assume something similar might be happening. Okay, it had a very healthy correction. MANA is a great project at 1.4 billion market cap. I believe. I think it's still, like, it could be a little overvalued, but I think with this bull run, it still has a lot of ways to go. Where do I see MANA in terms of market cap? Maybe a 10 billion market cap would be a fair evaluation for MANA. Second, I want to talk about TVK. TVK, it's either you love TVK because you got in TVK early, or you hate TVK because you didn't get into TVK early. Regardless, me and all my Patreons, we love TVK because I got my Patreons into TVK way back here. And I told them this is a strategy. We buy projects early so that after they pump, these volatilities don't scare us, because no matter what, we're still in profit. And TVK here, I said we're going to go sideways, but what it ended up doing, it went sideways, but created a falling wedge. And you see that it took some while for us to break out of here, but when we did, we came back down, we tested this resistance line, which turned to support, and then had a round rise, which actually, let me pull TVK on this different chart because we might be able to see what I'm talking about better. We have these moves that are kind of like literally mimicking each other. So we had this rise, boom, boom. This formed a cup and handle, very bullish pattern, okay? And then we took off, and then we came back down, form a falling wedge. And keep in mind, one thing to keep in mind here is that we literally came down to test this where we had the handle of that cup, which now again turned into a very good support for us right here, okay? So what do I see happening for TVK? Guys, if you've missed the boat on TVK, this might be your best time to accumulate this baby before it takes off. There's only 2 projects, I believe, and NFTs that have the best partnerships when it comes to licensing, and that is TVK and OMI, Ecomi. Okay, and this is my warning for you at TVK. Get some, accumulate some, not financial advice, but I'm just telling you guys. And the superstar is, the last thing I want to touch on is Ecomi. Guys, I believe that Ecomi OMI is probably one of the best things that ever happened to crypto and NFTs. And you might not understand this because you have not looked into OMI and Ecomi, and you might be sleeping on this. But I literally try to give you guys gems so that you can benefit, that can benefit you, and you can make money. Do not sleep on OMI. I promise you, do not sleep on OMI. OMI, I believe, can reach $1. A lot of people are shooting this, and I think it can, and I'm going to show you why. I've already made it my last video to tell you what OMI is and what the VV app is. First thing you need to know is VV app, which is backed by OMI, is already trending in the US for over a week in the app stores as the top 4, at least is in the top 5 of the most trending apps, and it's been there for weeks now. Okay, that's the first thing you need to understand. Has not been a crypto platform other than Coinbase or Voyager that's been on that top trending in the App Store. VV is the first, apart from these exchanges. The second thing is VV is getting launched on Uniswap in a day, maybe like in a few days, you know, so like a day and 19 hours. That's something to keep in mind. Third, I got so much for you guys. They got licensed with DC, Star Trek, Powerpuff Girls, so much more. Back to the Future. They have the DeLorean, guys. Oh man, you can drive that thing in AR. It's sick. Jurassic Park, Superman, Batman, Black and White, etc. And NFL. So Ultraman. So let me tell you guys something. When the Ultraman drop was happening, I've never ever felt this way in a very long time, where I was literally on my phone like this trying to be able to buy one of these, and it was so hard because imagine this app already have over 100,000 people using it, and the amount of these collectibles are so limited, you know. So that was crazy, and it kept crashing, but it's still in beta, so it's understandable. But that showed you how much demand there is for VV. And I want to show you guys this real quick because I was lucky enough to even get some of these Ultraman. All right, but right now they're already selling on eBay for thousands of dollars, and you could have gotten them for 40, 50 bucks. So do not sleep on OMI, do not sleep on VV. And now I'm going to show you guys the chart and what I see in the VV chart. Guys, VV, which has been pumping insanely, it's available on BitMax and a couple other exchanges in Gate.io now. The launch happened here. As soon as the launch ended and everyone that missed out on it realized something. Holy cow, this app just made me feel like insane FOMO, and I need to be more part of this. So you can see people have been buying it again. So what I want to show you is that OMI is forming a cup and handle again, which tends to break out to the upside. So if you don't have any OMI, this is not a bad time to accumulate some before this thing takes off. I heard rumors. I don't like to talk about rumors on my YouTube or anywhere, but they might have Pokemon. And if they do, this is going to send OMI to the moon. And the reason they might have Pokemon is because one of their founders, he is the reason why Pokemon is, he brought Pokemon to the Western world. Okay, so people are already assuming that he's gonna get Pokemon on VV. And guys, this app is amazing. They have so much going on. Please do some research and look into this. I promise you, you will not regret it, and you will make some nice gains by benefiting on OMI. Guys, I think this thing is going to really, it's really gonna create millionaires. Maybe, who knows? But we're stacked up. We're stacked up in my Patreon. We've been buying a bunch of this. So yeah. All right, guys. This is all I have for this video. I know this video was long, so I tried to touch up on a couple of things, and I hope that I did, and I hope that you find value in what I touched up on. And like I said, these are not financial advice. These are just for educational purposes, that you guys can learn something and see how I look at these charts and how I see the upside potential in them. And I just want to teach you guys how to invest in crypto and how to make your own money, man. We need to all start making gains, and we need to not let the big guy control our financial future. So you need to take charge of your own financial future. And this is why I do this, to help you guys take charge of your financial future. All right, this is all I got for you guys today. My name is Daryl, and I hope you guys are being well. I hope you're staying safe. If you appreciate that I take my time to make this video and bring this to you, you already know what to do. Stay well, stay safe, and most importantly, stay future-proof.